I'm not optimistic that there's a great solution. Again, I look to a lot of the technological advances, which are wonderful in many ways and have brought conveniences to our lives. But those same conveniences also have adverse consequences. And I do think that this is one of those adverse consequences when you combine both the food system plus our lack of movement due to the amount of screen time.
Right.
And I really think it's on a individual level or by family level, it's highly achievable for kids to grow up metabolically healthy
Okay.
and lean and fit. But on a society level, it's hard for me to come up with a solution
Okay.
without really dictating pretty draconian changes to how we're living and take away people's freedoms to eat what we want to eat. So, yeah, it's hard for me to figure out a way to thread that needle that's realistic. For any mother and father raising kids with enough effort and intention, you can raise metabolically healthy. And given there's a wide spectrum of genetics and biology, and there's going to be some kids that are just predisposed to this more. But I absolutely still think it's possible to raise metabolically healthy kids with an emphasis on activity levels and being reasonable with screen time allowance and also the types of choices that we make at the grocery store and how we're going to feed our kids. But yes, so I'd be very optimistic on an individual parent level, but pessimistic on where I see our society going and an ability to change it on a society level. We have gotten very good with our technology and our science at being able to package lots of calories in a very tasty way, in a very efficient and cheap way, such that calorically dense food that doesn't have a lot of good nutrients and maybe also some bad things from a chemical standpoint is able to be packaged in a way that's very affordable and goes down very easy for your kids. So they like it a whole lot more than eating the real food like vegetables. I think it's a product of our technological advances to be able to make food that has been available to the masses in a way that's never been available in our history. Another one is the way we live from an activity standpoint, and technology is such that we as a society spend a lot of time in front of our computer screens and our phones and TV screens. I think that's especially true in the younger generation. And it's very addicting, as we all know. So it is just hard for kids to get out and move in the way that they did in previous generations.